Hi guys, and welcome to Jalopy, a kind of car owning simulator slash survival driving game. It's pretty cool, and it was released prior to My Summer Car, so you can kind of see some similarities in it. Graphically it's not particularly polished, but it is pretty cool. There's a like a tutorial bit now where it just kind of shows you how to build the car, which I already kind of did just to get an idea about what to do. So I'm going to skip through all kind of the text that he's got and stuff, and basically just kind of give you an idea about what's going on with it. Basically, we get given this really awful car. It's got no engine and no bits to it, and we've got to go and find the different pieces to put it together. So the first thing we've got to do is get the door from up here, and that can just clip straight into place there. And then the next thing he'll ask us to do is sort the engine out. So we need to open the engine bay. We do that by pulling the lever here. Yeah, and then we can open the engine like that, and we can pick up all the parts from. He's not finished telling me yet. Is it going to open now? Yeah, there we go. All the parts are in here, you see. So we can grab like the engine, the battery. I think we can carry 3 things at a time. So he's basically going to tell us that the engine determines like the speed of the car and all that kind of stuff. The battery obviously is to do with starting the car and things and running all the electronics, so that goes in there. And the air filter, basically we can run the car without one, but if we don't have one, if we don't bring it with us or we don't fit it, it'll cause the engine to wear much faster. Carburetor, water tank, and the ignition coil. Right, so these are the next things to go in. I think this is the carburetor first. So it's going to say the carburetor determines like fuel efficiency. So the better the carburetor we've got, the more fuel efficient the engine's going to be. The water tank is just for the windscreen washer, so we can keep the windscreen clear while we're driving. And lastly, the ignition coil is what starts the engine. If we don't have one or it gets damaged, the engine won't start properly. Okay, stock fuel tank. Weirdly, the fuel tank goes inside the engine in this car, which is strange. And he says that it's a 2-stroke engine, which means we need to mix a bit of oil in with the fuel. That's everything installed. Good job. Now fill her up. Right. So it's going to tell us to go and get the fuel and the 2-stroke from in here. So we've got fuel, 2-stroke, and there's water for the washers as well. Actually. Okay. So we can fill the car up, and it tells us that car takes 10 litres, and that's fine. Go ahead and drop it. Okay. 2-stroke oil we can put in. That's kind of done that automatically, and then we need to fill up the like the washer jets with water. So we can just. Okay, that's completely full, and we drop that as well. Okay, so it says move on to the tyres, go and get the jack and stuff like that. So we'll get the jack. We'll get a couple of tyres while we're at it as well. And we can put the jack under and get the car jacked up. It goes under and we hold that and it comes up. Okay, fit the road tyres, it says. Right, 1, 2. And now we can use the tyre iron to tighten them up. Or just pull the wheel off by accident. Okay, that's the one we need. Yep, there we go. Okay, so that is all the tyres on, and now he's going to tell me to see how she runs. We can load the trunk up with spares, it says as well, so we'll do that because we're going to want things like the tyre jack with us, I expect. Haven't got any further than this really, so everything from here out is kind of new to me. I kind of just wanted to get into the mode of working out how to actually mess with things in the car. Oh yeah, tools. That's the only other thing we've got. We've got a toolkit here that we'll take with us. I don't know what it does yet, but I know it fits in the car, so let's take it. Okay, that's everything from the garage as far as I know. So we'll jump in the car and see what. Ooh, I guess the bonnet needs to go down, or the hood, whatever you want to call it. Okay, let's jump in. Okay, we've got to read the maintenance manual, basically. He doesn't let us read it now anyway, but it says some stuff about the car. We'll read that later. He says we've got a map which we can select which route we're taking. It tells us certain things we might go past along the route. So I think we'll take route 1 because it looks like the one with the most stuff on it and there's not a huge difference. Okay, we're committed to driving, that's fine. You can turn pages by selecting the corner at the top. We can skip through this really. Okay, and then he's going to give me the keys. Pop them in the ignition and she's all yours. Okay, cool. Shut the door. Keys are in the ignition. Oh, and he's gone. Is he leaving it with me? I thought he might be coming along for the ride, but I guess not. Right. Might need to read the manual about how to actually drive the car. I wonder if I have to like... Okay, we have to take the handbrake off before we can drive. Okay, we're away. We're off. Okay, this is a bit difficult to control. It's certainly interesting. I wonder what side of the road I'm supposed to be driving on. Probably the right, I guess. Yeah, I can see the sign, of course. Okay. I don't know if there's anything I'm supposed to be keeping an eye on here. I mean, I've got to try and get to Dresden, have I? Okay, so far, so good. Haven't gone very far, though, at all, to be honest. That tank up ahead. Oh, even the headlights are flickering on this car. We do need some headlights on. Okay, looks like the street lights have come on. Okay, so we found something here. Is this like a, this is a garage, I guess. I mean, we're running relatively low on fuel, so maybe this is a good place to stop. Okay, handbrake on, ignition off. Let's check this out. Okay, so looks like we can fuel up here. Let's shut the door, actually. Oh, my, no, don't do that. You've got to be careful with this, from what I gather. Leaving the headlights on. There we go, off. Can cause huge problems. We could check the engine while we're here as well, see how everything's getting on. See if anything needs any fixing. We need fuel. We could give our engine and our air filter a little bit of a fix. That would probably not be a bad idea while we're here. Keep it maintained. It's down to like 2 out of 3. Okay, so that fixes that. That fixes that. Where did my toolbox go? Does my toolbox have like a... Is it gone? I'm wondering if the toolbox has like a bit of durability to it as well. Like I'll need to buy new tools now. I've like worn those out. I think that might be the case actually. Well, carburetor could use a bit of work anyway. Right. Let's fill it with fuel. Not sure exactly how we pay for this or how we afford it, but we need to add some 2-stroke in there as well. We've got some. We've got a bit in here. So let's make sure we remember to put our 2-stroke in. Excellent. And I guess we'll go and see if there's anything for sale in the shop. Okay, here you go. Pick whatever you need off the shelves and place it through this window. When you have a need, you can pay using your wallet. So, wallet. Ah, my wallet's in the car. I need to go and get it. Okay, we've got... Is that food? Is it supposed to be food? I guess, yep. Versed. Yeah, that'll be food. We've got cigarettes. We've got wheels. Wet tyre wheels. We've got... toolboxes. I don't know how much they are. Let's find out. Okay, it tells me. $7, I guess. Is that going to be? We've got a fuel canister. In fact, that would be a good idea. It would be to fill our fuel canister up, wouldn't it? Right, okay, those both fit. Let's fill up our... I guess we can probably fill up our petrol can. Did I just accidentally throw my wallet away? Did I? No, surely not. Has it gone back in the car? Right, yeah, it's just gone back in the car. That's fine. See, because that hasn't taken, so we can take a fuel tank with us now as well. Excellent, right. Okay. I'm starting to get the hang of this, I think. Do we need to go and pay for the fuel, or does that kind of take it automatically? Yeah, we need to pay for it. I wonder what happens if we don't pay for it, if we get kind of like chased or something. Might be worth taking an extra bottle of two-stroke with us. I'm not sure what I did there. Looks like that cleared everything that I bought, which isn't good. That's not what I wanted to happen. Okay, so I want that. Alright, okay, so you have to put it through the checkout. Okay, that makes more sense. Right, and then it goes to there and take it all from there. Right, what else do I want? I want 2 toolboxes, I said, didn't I? So then I can pay for that, yeah? Perfect, right, then this stuff becomes available. Okay, I get it, right. Let's go and load this in the car then. Oh, I've not got room for it. Can we, oh, what can I do about that? Okay, so we're ready to go. Let's get out of here. Shut the door. Ignition, handbrake off, headlamps on, and let's go. What's the best way to get out of here? Right, I guess you can't actually get out unless you pay. That'll be the... What does that say? Please return all unpaid goods before attempting to leave area. Stealing will not be tolerated. Right, so you can't actually leave without paying. That's the thing. I'm pretty sure I paid for everything that I took, though. I don't think there was anything that didn't get paid for. So that should open now. That's how you return the unpaid stuff. Okay, guys, I can't work out how to get out of here at the moment. I think I'll call that an end to the first episode anyway. Yeah, guys, I can't work out how to get this gate open. I'll figure it out in between times, and we'll do that in the next episode. Have I actually got fuel in the car? Yeah, the car's all fueled up. If you like this game, if you like watching me play it, please do hit that like button and subscribe to the series. If it gets a decent amount of likes and views, I'll make a continuing series on the game. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.